There are places on this earth that feel spun from pure imagination. They exist somewhere between dream and reality, where the boundaries blur and the world seems to hold its breath. These are the places that call to the wanderer's soul, promising wonder and a touch of the unknown. The Isle of Skye is one such place, a land where the landscape itself feels alive, whispering stories of ancient times and forgotten legends. It is a realm where every view is a painting, every moment a memory in the making. It rises from the sea, a dramatic silhouette against the Scottish sky, shrouded in mist and ancient magic. The jagged peaks of the Cuillin Mountains pierce the clouds, their forms softened by the ever-present fog that drifts across the land like a living veil. The air is thick with the scent of earth and sea, and a quiet enchantment seeps into your bones. Every breath you take is filled with the freshness of wild heather and salt carried on the wind, grounding you in the present while connecting you to the island's ancient past. Here, reality and myth waltz together in the shifting shadows of the Cuillin Mountains. Legends of fairies, giants, and warriors seem to echo in the wind, and you can almost imagine the footsteps of those who walked these hills centuries before. The lonely cry of a seabird, the gentle lapping of the loch. Skye makes you feel wonderfully small in a world so old. The landscape stretches out in every direction, untamed and unspoiled, reminding you that nature is both powerful and profoundly beautiful. This island has a soul, inviting you to be still and listen. In the hush of dawn, as the first light spills across the hills, you can sense the heartbeat of Skye, a gentle rhythm that pulses through the land and into your own spirit. Skye encourages you to slow down, breathe deeply, and simply look. To let your worries drift away on the wind and to find peace in the simple act of being present. The island's wild beauty is a balm for the soul, a reminder that sometimes the greatest adventures are found in moments of quiet reflection. The island's timeless presence gently pushes away the clutter of modern life, reminding you of what's truly important. Here, surrounded by ancient stones and endless skies, you rediscover the joy of simplicity and the magic of the natural world. And in this enchanted place, you'll find a spot that lives up to every fairy tale, the fairy pools. These crystal-clear waters tumble over rocks and gather in pools so blue they seem otherworldly, inviting you to believe in magic once more. The name alone conjures images of sparkling light and hidden magic. As sunlight dances on the surface, the pools shimmer with a beauty that feels both fragile and eternal, as if they are the secret heart of the island itself. Getting there is an adventure, a pilgrimage into the heart of Skye's wild beauty. The path winds through rugged terrain, past rushing streams and windswept moors, each step drawing you deeper into the island's spell. And as you finally arrive, you realize that Skye is not just a place to visit, but a world to experience, a living legend veiled in mist and magic, waiting to be discovered. The journey to the fairy pools is part of the magic, a winding adventure that begins the moment you set out across the Isle of Skye. Every mile feels like a step deeper into a world shaped by ancient forces, where the land itself seems to breathe with stories and secrets. You drive along narrow, winding, single-track roads, the kind that demand your attention and reward you with breathtaking views. On either side, deep glens open up, their slopes dotted with shaggy highland coos grazing lazily unfazed by passing travelers. The landscape grows more dramatic with every mile, shifting from gentle hills to rugged cliffs, and the sky above is a shifting canvas of clouds and sunlight. Suddenly, the black Cuillin Mountains come into view, jagged, brooding giants that rise sharply from the earth, their dark peaks often shrouded in mist. They command awe and respect, standing as silent sentinels over the island, their presence both intimidating and inviting, promising adventure for those who dare to approach. The road winds its way through Glen Brittle, a valley carved by time and weather where the River Brittle begins its journey from the heart of the mountains. The river sparkles in the sunlight, weaving through the glen like a silver ribbon, its waters cold and clear, fed by countless streams, tumbling down from the heights above. Eventually, you reach a small parking area, the end of the road for vehicles, and the beginning of your journey on foot. Here you leave the car behind, step out into the crisp highland air, and prepare to explore a landscape that feels untouched by time. The sounds of nature take over, wind whispering through the grass, sheep calling to each other across the moor, and the satisfying crunch of gravel beneath your boots. The hum of engines fades away, replaced by the timeless music of the highlands, grounding you in the present moment. The well-trodden path leads you across open moorland, where the air grows cooler and fresher with every step. Anticipation builds as you walk, the landscape opening up before you. Each rise in the trail revealing new vistas of wild beauty. The sense of adventure is palpable, as if the land itself is urging you onward. Soon you find yourself crossing clear mountain streams on stepping stones, balancing carefully as the water rushes beneath your feet. Each crossing feels like a small triumph, a reminder that you are an adventurer on a quest, following in the footsteps of countless others who have sought the magic of this place. With every step, you draw closer to the source of the river, the energy of the place growing stronger and more vibrant. The air is charged with possibility, and you can almost sense the presence of something ancient and powerful just ahead, waiting to be discovered. This is more than just a walk. It's a journey that cleanses the mind, refreshes the spirit, and opens the heart to the wonders that lie ahead. As you pause to take in the sweeping views, you realize that the true magic of Skye is not just in its famous destinations, but in every step of the journey itself. And then you see them, a chain of crystal-clear pools and waterfalls cascading from the Quillines. Each pool is a unique gem, glowing aquamarine and cobalt blue, the water so pure you see every pebble below. The color comes from the volcanic rock, but it feels like something more mystical is at work. Waterfalls connect the pools, some gentle, some powerful, carving elegant shapes in the rock. The sound of falling water fills the air, a soothing, natural symphony. To stand here is to feel a deep connection to the elemental forces that shaped this land. Photos can't capture the multi-sensory experience. The colors, the sounds, the cool air, the earthy scent. It's easy to believe this place is enchanted. A place this magical is bound to have legends. The fairy pools are said to be the bathing spot of the wee folk, fairies who swim and play under the moon. Some say the pool's colors come from fairy magic, keeping the waters pure and enchanting. One legend tells of a MacLeod clan chief who married a fairy princess. Her tears formed the pools, giving them clarity and supposed healing powers. To dip your face in the water, they say, grants eternal beauty. These stories add wonder and mystery, connecting us to the past and the people who saw this place as a gateway to another world. Whether you believe or not, the legends invite you to see the world with childlike wonder. For those with a spirit of adventure, there's nothing quite like taking the plunge into the legendary fairy pools. The experience is more than just a swim, it's a rite of passage, a moment that connects you to the wild heart of Scotland. As you stand at the edge, the anticipation builds, and the world seems to pause for just a heartbeat. The water, fed by mountain streams, is icy cold, so clear you can see every pebble beneath your feet. The first touch is electrifying, a jolt that awakens every sense. It's a shock, yes, but also a thrill, as if the water itself is alive with ancient energy. Some laugh, some gasp, but all feel the same rush of exhilaration. The initial plunge is unforgettable. For a moment, the cold takes your breath away, but then you emerge, senses sharpened, feeling more alive than ever. The world narrows to the here and now, the sound of your heartbeat, the rush of water, the laughter of friends echoing off the rocks. It's a pure, unfiltered connection to nature. But the magic of the fairy pools isn't reserved just for swimmers. Even if you choose to stay dry, the enchantment of this place is undeniable. The air is fresh and tinged with the scent of moss and water, and the sound of cascading falls fills the valley. Many visitors find joy in simply sitting by the water's edge, dipping their hands or feet into the cool stream. The sensation is soothing, grounding you in the present. Here you can let your thoughts drift away, carried by the gentle current as the energy of the place washes over you. Find a sun-warmed rock, close your eyes, and let the symphony of waterfalls and birdsong fill your mind. It's a meditative, soul-soothing experience. One that invites you to slow down, breathe deeply, and simply be. In these moments, the worries of everyday life seem to melt away. For the curious, there's always more to discover. Wander upstream and you'll find hidden pools, natural arches and sunlit rocks that seem untouched by time. Each bend in the stream reveals a new secret, a new perspective on this magical landscape. Take your time here, let the landscape reveal itself slowly, step by step. There's no need to rush. Every moment spent in this place is a gift, an invitation to connect with the land and with yourself. Don't hurry from one photo opportunity to the next. Instead, pause, breathe, and let the true magic of the fairy pools find you. Sometimes the most memorable moments are the quietest ones, the ones you almost miss if you're not paying attention. In these tranquil, unhurried moments, the fairy pools reveal their heart, a place where nature's beauty, peace, and wonder come together, leaving you changed long after you leave. Planning your own visit? A few tips will make it magical. Visit in late spring or early autumn to avoid crowds and enjoy beautiful light. Skye's weather is unpredictable. Dress in layers and bring a waterproof jacket. Sturdy, waterproof boots are essential. The path can be muddy and rocky. Bring water, snacks, and always carry out your rubbish. Leave no trace. A camera is great, but remember to put it away and be present. If you plan to swim, pack a towel and warm clothes. Mobile signal is patchy. Let someone know your plans. Stay on marked paths to protect the landscape. By being prepared and respectful, you help preserve this special place for future dreamers. In a place of such beauty, there's often a moment of deep connection. Sitting on a rock, listening to the waterfall, the world falls away, leaving only water, rock and sky. It's a profound peace, a stillness of the soul. Worries dissolve, replaced by gratitude for the sheer beauty of nature. These moments are the true souvenirs, emotional imprints that stay with you long after you leave. The fairy pools remind us we are part of nature, not separate from it. Everyone should experience such a moment. It changes you, inspires awe, and renews your spirit. The fairy pools are a sanctuary, a place to heal, wonder, and remember what it means to be alive. Visiting the fairy pools comes with responsibility. These wild places are fragile treasures, depending on our care. Leave no trace, carry out all rubbish, stick to paths, and respect the wildlife. Even small actions like not building stone cairns help preserve the landscape. Think of yourself as a guardian, not just a visitor. The beauty here is a result of its wildness and purity. Let your awe inspire a commitment to protect it, cherish and defend all our wild places for generations to come. So, there you have it, a glimpse into a world plucked from a fairy tale. The fairy pools are more than a destination, they're an experience, a memory waiting to be made. I hope this story transported you, even for a moment, to that misty glen. If you love discovering heart-touching places, join me for more adventures. Thank you for traveling to Skye with me today. May it inspire you to seek magic in your own world, or perhaps plan your own pilgrimage. Until our next adventure, travel gently, keep your heart open, and never stop exploring.